Why do you think it's a
As
bomb?
I explained, it was a bomb. My method said it was suspicious based
Well,
on
we should call the bomb
almost
squad. That's what they do. If use bombs, if we think it's a bomb, we should call the bomb squad.
I think it may be the local bomb squad who sent it to me. Accidentally kill a man's wife is the next thing chance to be forever grateful. Accidentally combust a man's sniffer dog and he'll never forgive you. My methods invariably necessitate a variety of expenses. That to may appear somewhat tangential. I assure you these expenses are essential and my
Says you said we didn't have to
things and the players.
Yes. No,
I see you're charging the purchase of a new refrigerator.
You think someone might be trying
I
to
can no
kill
longer
us?
have access to my old ones.
We'll be with you as soon as we can. Okay?
My head held high. Is it?
I'm worried, I am. It's all I have.
This is what I do.
And
This past the present.
Dirk is his goodness.
It would be useful to have a recent statement of security purposes.
We prevent the whole crime.
Thwart the entire espionage.
David has flown all the way from Beijing to help solve some of our programming issues.
Oh, it's just a small matter, Mother.
Rather soon,
Do you think you might be out with
Has someone seen your Valentine's card on that?
It was simply about a mistake card. We broke our phones. One of the series of interconnected events that led this woman to fall completely and hopelessly in love with me.
synaptic patterns. Once the learning protocol of the
That's
neural
perfectly
net is
fine. She
alive,
works for gently. She
Max will
deserves a
teach
medal.
himself, becoming 1,000 times more intelligent
So-
than Einstein in a matter of
No
moments.
current thought.
Simply Max is yet to show any sign.
What's he done? Just tell him that two of his clients have been murdered, and so far he's the only connection.
From a Shake hands with our new guests.
What if someone really was trying to kill him?
Mr. Edwards!
Seem pretty convincing.
Rule 1 of housebreaking. Never answer the phone when you're in the middle of a job.
Because the circumstances of my first meeting is leading to believe that he is a paranoid conspiracy theorist.
We're following me. Yes.
Fingerprints will be all over the house.
Mr. Edwards learned a technique known as Zen navigation. There's a school of thought that says when you're hopelessly lost, you should consult a map. My own strategy is to find someone who looks like they know where they're going, follow them.
Never show your face.
I rarely end up where I was intending to go, but I ended up somewhere that I needed to be. Wow. The current state of our company's finances suggested that we were in dining with
Good
a
to have
client.
you here,
As far as Mr. Edwards was in
Mind
dining
like
with a
yours,
private
you belong
detective.
here.
Mr. Edwards hired us because he believes the Pentagon had under surveillance. I see this.
The Pentagon had him under surveillance.
The default setting for conspiracy theorists. Which is the case of the grown man who cried Pentagon. Seems as with has now escalated. We believe that somebody has tried to kill him. In fact, he has less chance of being murdered than
What? You make a habit.
Just gonna go.
Seems a sensible solution. What about it? Because I want to do business. This is not a...
Is a lie.
What if he really was under surveillance?
Maybe I need...
What if the Pentagon murdered him? Tortured him and then...
You have to
have to let me
see
know if I could be an
People
expert.
who get murdered by the Pentagon are invariably not the people who get murdered by the Pentagon.
What the hell is she doing here?
He really was a conspiracy theorist.
Coffee hasn't got any better. What I miss?
I'm a bit freaked out. Are you freaking out? Robbing a dead man. That is,
No, I heard he was
cheap, even for you.
We're going to take advantage of the fact
Police find my business card in his wallet. There are no doubt obvious questions.
department's physical
Solving this case while languishing in a police cell is beyond even my investigative abilities.
tidy up.
Oh, you must be
Of course, there is a small matter of paid expenses.
Here we are, Miss...
Melinda, please.
Dirk, this is a listed building.
Sorry.
No excuse for lack security.
When the police admitted that they were out forensics agent bundling, our investigation into the connected web of events surrounding Mr. Redmond's murder was unknown. To lend neither could possibly imagine.
Are you breaking in? He's not going to kill him.
Somebody broke it, or so now what I need is something reckless. Maybe I should have started with my...
Get a good look at this place?
No, it was dark and he ran off when I chased him. To be honest, I didn't want to.
It needs to be installed. Well, that's the going on. She's gone.
The police said they weren't doing anything about more proof, and I said, what? I dead body, the focus laughed. I said, I'm not joking.
The police! Oh, they can be so heartless, those bastards. Now, my brain's working quite well. I need to give you a pace attention to the first. Operating time, we're really pumping on this next stretch.
When I did that, 20, 19, 8,
Okay, can we get out?
8,
Looked up!
7, 6,
After 3 days, it's included. I'm finished with it.
all meetings should be like that. Oh, I've been cooking at home for weeks this year.
Sorry to hear it.
The idea of doing one thing every day that scares you.
Yeah, well, then you'd be pleased to hear. So we normally round it off.
Paying us to investigate this
High
case.
speed.
Substantial
Driving
reward
just to
offered for the
clear the
attention.
pipes.
Yeah, we'll offer more than adequate compensation for our time.
Come on, you beautiful bitch!
Not a reward though, is it?
Not you!
Prepared to be wrong.
Susan got an interview for running her own practice in Cambridge. You know, she talked about it. In a robot.
It may seem that way, but it's not like
But in time, I sort of got things it's kind of beautiful for
Yes?
Miss Fulston, the idea that you could ever put a man off intercourse with females is frankly
Edwards, I presume.
mainly been sex separated.
Is dirk generally grey area?
Where were you? Your husband hired me. This is Richard McDuff, my assistant. We were
partner
and co-owner of the company.
Or he could be bisexual.
Why do you throw a flower pot through my door?
Because I'm investigating your husband's murder, and there is not a moment to spare in our quest to learn the truth and identify the killer. Perhaps we should continue this conversation. No, it's a cup of tea.
No police. The case is a delicate issue.
Funders find out that Elaine's gone into the fighting
in the building. What I can say is that we are launching a missing person.
Taxi! Miss Fulston, I am supremely confident that we will be able to fit you into our very busy schedule.
Do so using the first love these hours.
Well, don't just ask.
Well, that was quite a performance.
I don't care if you can't job.
Planning on solving this
I don't care if you sit at home all day watching TV. I don't need to
In my experience, the police have very little respect for other people's property.
You can do what
know that your
you want.
husband
As long as it
believed
makes
that
you
a pentagram had a
happy.
month's
But it
value.
makes you something to do with his work.
My own automated security system.
By his work, you mean specifically?
As a collective noun, and especially this
Certainly,
particular
certainly.
stalker, I believe we might have more luck with.
Duff is
as
right.
it's
We can't
actually
discount the convenient timing of this latest thought. May I ask who was the last person to see the
The
robot?
last moment. I have been secretly observing Miss Fulston as part of a scientific
They said you were missing.
Excellent.
Max worked.
You seem to be getting nowhere.
Unfortunately, that is true.
stalker. I performed covert experiments. One night I'm sure she saw my face, but I
Did you hear the extra? When I
take my car to the window of a local newsagent.
What was my husband doing?
Henry?
6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
I've heard the tech
The day plus
behind him.
expenses.
Are based on the interconnected.
Rest assured, Mrs. Edwards, the web of interconnected events will undoubtedly lead us to
her character matched her hairline.
Very paranoid.
And indeed it did. Her behaviour, her interests, all a perfect match.
So, you need to study back your time.
I mean, most people will go to a wine bar to meet women.
Thank you, McDuff.
I don't want to be seen with other minor police.
I know that. I found your list. Handwriting tapes for the perfect woman. I do have a very specific set of needs. Yeah, no, I see that. Gullibility, paired with finance.
Injects a tiny
To be honest,
microchip
it sounds
into the
like
skin
a
allowing
perfect
the
mark
carrier
for you
to
to
interact
fix.
and
I will
control
confess that when I formulated this project, I wasn't
You might be.
but now I've met Mr.
Until he pays my wages. His whereabouts are no longer uncertain.
Has deemed to be more alluring to prospective mates, yes. Maybe don't say exactly like that on a date. Hurry up, McDuff. How did you even find her anyway?
As I said, being able to
An
interact
old
with the
client
building
owed me a
would be
favour.
invaluable for our investigation.
So why didn't you inject yourself then?
I can hardly be expected to retrieve a robot while suffering from nausea, migraine, or diarrhea.
Somewhere on the wall.
As ever, we are to trust in chance, randomness, and chaos to solve the case. The device lands on his team. Before the start of our investigation,
Wow.
it sometimes takes several attempts to achieve
I'm afraid not, McDuff.
A
minor disagreement with my cleaner.
explain why Mr. Edwards' check bounced like a proverbial rubber ball.
I always wondered what happened to you.
Why would anyone want to invade? Yes, I understand that was the official explanation. I'm not choosing to believe it myself.
Oh no!
He's exactly as a holistic detective. My methods, they are holistic. She continues to come in for 2 hours every day. Chaotic.
I operate by investigating the fundamental interconnectedness between all things.
I have, of course, become a mad conspiracy theorist. That works.
It's like a surreal horror movie for OCD
I
sufferers.
think the most people don't appreciate the connection between cause and effect. Most complex the most minded decisions by ordering and analysing all the circumstances of our meeting last night, then point naturally towards the right decision. But what if the decision, which all these relevant, properly organised and analysed facts point to, is not necessarily the one you want? Yet, decision sits with your handwriting laptop computer tucked under your arm. Anyone who require my assistance in hacking into her email account was right or wrong.
Come with me, McDuff.
So I developed a piece of software that allowed you to specify in advance the decision you wish to reach. The program was then to construct an irrefutable set of logical sounding steps to link the premise with the conclusion. It justifies the unjustifiable. Don't you see, McDuff?
To make sure you notice me when I
This
start
software would have
into the
fallen into the
book.
wrong hands somewhere. Then no people or nation would be safe from tyranny.
Not even the Swiss. Stationary order, I believe, we're as opposed to notes.
And Dirk and the agency, from a computer program?
Legal representation.
Ignore me. This information's been totally discredited. Wait, that was a computer program? Of course it was. What world are you living in, McDuff? A different one to you. Obviously. Pentagon, which neither has an advice to upgrade their software. Cold War subscription.
So you're your only
So, your plan to save the free world relies on the murderer leading a note.
There is no doubt the murderer will return looking for the software. Find on Mr. Edwards' desk.
found a very rare
When faced with a blank piece of paper, the only option left to them will be to shape it.
And then they'll come looking for you.
My clients
And me.
murdered them.
Isn't that dangerous?
Possible motive.
We are now part of the well-identified organ detectives drawing classic cars. Provoke a reaction from the other elements.
Chase me across the room.
Quest counts as a classic, but
How on earth did you end up becoming a private detective?
My client resents the strongest case. He's so incompetent
Should I
he couldn't
have?
commit a couple of
it's still there.
Devised by the eminent Dr. Schroeder
it's the
to
Pentagon?
investigate probability. I'm going to involve a cat.
It might be.
Yeah, you take the cat and you place it in a sealed box along with a small lump of radioactive material and a vial of mildly poisonous gas.
still there, Dirk.
With a given period of time, there's an exactly 50-50 chance that an atom in the radioactive lump will decay and emit an electron, triggering the release of the gas, rendering the cat unconscious. Have you been ethical? Some would say not. Anyhow, on one occasion, Dr. Schroeder gets to police. It is imperative that they don't know that we know that they're following us. We must maintain the element of surprise. Completely missing. I was called in to investigate. I was quickly able to deduce that the cat had nearly got fed up with repeatedly being locked in the box, so he was occasionally gassed and had taken the first opportunity to hoop it out the window. That was the cat's name. Bernice came running and was restored to life that very afternoon. One thing led to another. It all culminated in the thriving career you see before you. We can't just leave if we can, and we must. Is there anyone we're well clear of the crime scene? The body is discovered.
Then show her in.
What are you doing? Biggest thought outside.
How can I show her in when I'm already in myself?
You'd like to confess? No. Hey, where are you going? Relax, Mister. He's a professional. He's a 10-year-old. Go back and explain. Tell her it wasn't us.
It would be best if I showed yourself.
A ghost is a kind of exclusive hitman.
He wasn't following us, but same place at the same time.
Never meet the killer, they never meet you. Money disappears from your bank account and the target winds up dead. Supposedly from natural causes in a spotless crime scene.
Susan and tell her what's
Tell us what
They
the
exist.
office. Their existence is the free world.
Are you okay? What? No, fine. I'm absolutely fine. Someone's wiping out my old clients, possibly saving me to laugh.
I think my husband
Is that what you're planning to do?
Okay. Why don't you
What price would you place for saving your relationship from ending in a black sea of acrimony and despair?
Which means I'm suddenly my own client and therefore much more of a target.
Assistants are easily needing a newspaper.
The killer wouldn't know.
Are you?
Unless he's telepathic.
Excuse me, I'm a nervous catch.
What makes you think he was going to
The exploding warehouse we encountered shortly after our meeting is in fact the property
strangely.
of the missing billionaire, Gordon Way. His car was found
Professional
parked
and
outside.
impulsive. Stays away for hours.
Got in there. Because we did, we now know Gordon Way
Says he
was
doesn't remember.
inside the warehouse when it exploded.
From my cleaner.
What is it about the cleaner? As any Irishman will tell you, when things start exploding, it's best to avoid the police at all
Well,
costs.
she's certainly raising her game. Bravo.
It's fine. It's going to pay her. Who are we, Dirk?
No, are you? No, you can tell my so-called cleaner that
Big case.
in one day you pay
Hey, what was you paying him in cigarettes? We were all around some precious enough to meet at will. She hasn't read Thank you. I should return to my office so I can prepare your invoice. An email from Gordon Way.
cleaner. There's
Why Gordon Way emailing Susan? Presumably it's the same way that the missing billionaire owns a warehouse next door to her house.
There must
Finger and
be
death
some
This is a mere coincidence with Duff.
Thank you, Janet.
Did you get it?
Notice of eviction.
I'll take the case.
Of our motive.
What about the free world, the other case?
I believe that Mr. Reynolds' extramarital activities are part of an interconnected web of events that we must come to understand in its entirety.
Determine the whereabouts.
To identify Mr. Edwards' killer.
I'm sorry, but if
Thank you.
Quick settlement of my invoice will be all the thanks I
an
need.
issue, I have been retained to investigate.
We also need a recent photograph of your husband before we commence what I can assure you will be a most intrusive surveillance.
Well, I'm not sure I want to get involved.
When a man loses sight of his carpet, then he's no longer a
You
man.
can possibly comprehend.
Besides, I'm sure you'll find that all these little problems
You're
will
not at all curious
prove
as
to
to why
be
Gordon Way has
interconnected
been
in ways
emailing
that
your
you can't
girlfriend.
possibly
Police
imagine.
don't seem to have any idea who killed Mr. Edwards.
That's because they're looking in all the wrong places.
We should be in this context.
We are. Now, it seems that Dr. Westenberger was the last person to see Gordon Way.
Doing so tangentially.
How are we going to do that?
Oh,
That is not the
our
point.
pizza.
Follow the web of interconnected
Excellent.
Too
events.
much at stake. He's grasping around
What's
now
the
to
time?
get
I'm
people
phone
killed.
director inquiry.
Dare you!
I do not get at the moment. What time is it now?
Besides, whatever happened to... Don't leave me, Dirk. I might get lonely.
I never said that.
I find it utterly curious that both Gordon
Even if I
and
did,
Henry the Cat
before I
disappeared
found out
unseen.
about Dirk the stalker, got mugged by gangsters.
Involved with Henry?
The promotional material clearly states if the pizza isn't delivered within the hour, then it is free.
Probably doesn't count when you give them the wrong address.
Just look at me now, here, in this moment, getting angry. It's just another little part of the whole web of interconnected cause and effect.
Right. I'll take the philandering soon-to-be divorced husband. You take the attractive woman of Mediterranean origin. She's on a bike. Then you will need to run.
All right, so message for us.
Right, place yourself on the grass, like this.
I'm not lying on the grass.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Islington.
At least he wasn't seeing a therapist. whose file, if we can gain access to, I'm certain will contain pertinent,
keen sense
or at
of
the very
smell.
least, gossip-worthy
Very good of you
material.
to give me a lift like this.
Okay,
It's my horoscope. What to do with me lying on the
It
grass?
predicted that today I would help a stranger, and well, here we are.
Well, you think our meeting like this can be explained by your horoscope?
Do you wish to know the nature of the ordinary anti-case of loss of life? Or not? Translating Chinese suspects know everything.
So accurate, it's come true, wasn't it? It was just little things to start with. Now it's everything. It's like it's taking over my life.
You're suggesting that the movements of planets billions of light years away is somehow determining your actions? You realise that's completely impossible.
Now, I didn't believe it either to start with, but it's really happening. I was a happily married man. About a month ago, my horoscope predicted that a new romantic possibility would present itself.
What am I doing?
That's when I met
Whoever you frame,
that Maria. And she's struggling with her shopping. She's hurt her ankle while performing a routine.
That's the point of world cancer. So they thought they should have had 20,000 post-it notes rather than 20.
Oh, it's professional remedy.
Ah, well, the designated
Private detective.
They don't know who I am. They don't have any idea. You of all people, tell me you know who I am. He doesn't know who I am.
Mr. Reynolds hired you?
This is my...
So now we're charging two clients to investigate the same case. That has to go against our code of conduct. Do we have a code of conduct?
Dirk, they're clearly not the same case. Miss Reynolds asked us to investigate whether her husband was doing. Fair. Mr. Reynolds asked us to investigate why his horoscope seemed. Now, the two cases are undoubtedly connected. Clearly demonstrated by the fact they have separate files. And they are both inexplicably linked to Mr. Edwards, as clearly demonstrated by the fact they reside in the same file.
So what's the connection? Some sort of professional link?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Personal connection? What does Mr. Reynolds do for a living?
I don't know. What have you buy? Connections are that simple. Any idiot can set themselves up as a holistic detectives.
Oh, really? Wow, your mind is like a machine.
Blotting out my thoughts. Conspiracy theories and horoscopes are all
Who the hell are you?
the same ill-conceived desire
The
for
enemy of
perfect
DNA,
order
the killer's best
in
friend.
the world.
Well,
Just suppose fail to understand. We must embrace chaos. We are too far from understanding the world.
Have a nice day. Oh, that'll be for me.
What the hell are you doing with that?
What is up with these gears? It's like kind of computer brain
Russian
interface.
It digitally projects the electrical currents in our brains.
Anything interesting?
There's no reference to any inappropriate feelings toward cats, or indeed any other animal. It would appear any feelings of a sexual nature Gordon Way may have had were exclusively directed toward your girlfriend.
He mentioned Susan? What did it say?
A brief but illuminating extract. The patient is obsessively fixated on a Miss Susan Harmison, with whom he had a relationship at university. The relationship ended in 1994, but the patient remains consumed by overwhelming feelings of loss and regret.
Wait, she went out with Gordon Way? She's not even mentioned it.
Mr. Edwards' murderer.
They met at a hotel last week. So I can suggest we return to the pub.
I know from my inexperience that scientific experiments require expenses that to a lesser mind can appear indulgent.
Saving up for once.
Back off.
In the meantime, we just
face the consequences.
Can't see anyone.
Avert somebody's eye.
Mr. Gently there.
We must consider the facts.
Identify sender.
It is dark.
They have been meeting illicitly.
Identify
Miss Harmison's light.
Adjust lighting.
Don't adjust the lighting.
Ways of living
in the contents
of the world through sexual
Yes, it means they're completely
You, on the
insane.
other hand, you may well
I
be
hope
right.
it's an address or it will be the last thing you ever do.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get a speech. Perhaps it would be productive.
We're expecting a murderer to drop by any second, really.
No,
No, I'm
The
not.
address belongs to David
The
Jones.
base has been set. I'm not going to stand here alone in the trap while you go get a pizza.
Whoever the killer is, they're not going to kill us all on the hands of the software.
If they've got software, then it's more in danger of starving to parents.
Where's David Jones?
Your friend said you paid for delivery?
All ex-cons.
Now, say,
What do you mean he's in danger?
Joe's given us together.
Amazing coincidence.
Traced back to
I
himself.
thought you were dead.
Good. Well, that's very kind.
I understand that rumour was popular in
Thank you so much
certain
for
circles.
showing us around.
What can I do for you?
What would you say was your favourite?
Oh, well, I seem to have developed a slight twinge in my shoulder.
If you could just lower your trousers.
You understand the twinge is in my shoulder?
That's the thing with the human body.
Yeah.
Everything's connected.
I believe in the laws of physics. Most of the time. I believe that everyone and everything is interconnected in a way that isn't always immediately apparent. And I also believe that one day we will all be brought to account. A reckoning that I've been trying to avoid my whole life.
Dirk.
Because I know if I want
I thought you might be here to talk to me about told me that she'd hired you.
What the hell are you doing, mate? Dumping in your drop of pizza!
Someone attacked me!
That was me, you idiot!
No, before that, someone else attacked me!
doctor.
Whoever it is fallen straight into
I
the middle
have
of
a
my
waiting
carefully
room full of
prepared.
patients. I don't have
Where
time
is
for your
David
bullshit.
Cho?
Don't worry about me, I'm fine!
Kind of industrial
about.
No, I'm not a spy!
Anticipating
I'm
that
an
murderer
orc.
would wish to ransack our office in search of the software.
you do
Foresight.
Did you fantasy novel?
My name's
And
Noel.
he's a cat.
I'm not from
What
China.
on earth would they be doing together?
Dim the
I met
lights.
David online. He was an elf and I was an orc.
I'm just saying.
May I ask what happened when you
Don't
said
walk
to
on
your
Mr. Edwards'
last
murderer.
week?
Got an old
It's an online
revealed.
role-playing game.
He asked me to marry him.
marry me.
He's been asking me every couple of years since we left university.
You not listen to us.
Response to his heartfelt proposal?
We haven't.
How did you take it?
Not well. He never did.
The night I said I'd meet you.
I hate you.
What night was he referring to?
The night we split up.
Ever heard of a homunculus fighting alongside an elf and orc?
They didn't have plans like me.
Where's David Cho now?
If you're not
David's
a
gone to be with Governor.
it's over. We're finished.
Paid me to come
Right, if you told me there was a camera there, that would never have happened.
promise.
See, this is why you need to start treating me like a partner. What do you know about Jericho?
Ridiculous story about how he was on his way to see me when he was hit by a car.
Right, you have to tell the police. Tell them.
Forgive me.
No, maybe don't break into the car. So you're around the exact time.
Waiting for Professor Jericho near his
Third
office.
year of university.
Relax,
so
I don't think this is a
5th
man.
of December,
What? Why?
1994.
Look, this is not the car
Stand by-
on the crime scene. And check out the loop on his J's.
We disappeared.
I was living with my parents.
Disappear.
My recent experiments in this field have proven
He was in his office.
we should not be doing this. There's nothing to tell the police. The evidence.
This is not evidence, this is nonsense.
Whole place gives
Why
me
don't
the creeps.
we be totally certain and take him on as a client, see if he ends up killing himself or being all logical?
We might have
So
to.
we've had
we
elves and
have
orcs,
to.
and now we've got
You've got
ghosts.
a woman from this morning, the one that you're stalking.
Oh, Jesus.
With a client killer on the loose.
Oh, Jesus, the Pentagon
He's
blocked
in
my
the
chair. They know
church
everything.
But what if it's not him?
They attacked me.
Excellent.
Dirk, option 2. Option 2. What are you doing? I'm calling the office to get Janice to give us the address. I've been stalking her for a month. I know the way there.
Henry.
Man, I've got the Chinese anyway. Listen, I need you to... No, just go to a friend's house. Don't just go to her. No, please, just go to a friend's house.
Pentagon bugged your chair. That was Henry. They say that we're not in fact in possession of the software.
How did you know about her?
Therefore, they would have no need to assault you and ransack the office.
Well, then who attacked me? Someone
My medication.
attacked me. Right before you did, I mean.
It appears who provoked several reactions from other elements in the web. This case is brought to a now trying to understand the connections between the T's crossed.
Seems quite
Ms. Reynolds.
Sorry, I'm calling all day. Still, like Congratulations.
Yes, it can be rather stubborn. So, may I ask, well, it is how George came into your life? Your husband believes his horoscope's coming true.
One day he just came right
Possibly something else being foot. Following the web of interconnected events, I feel confident we will discover what it is.
But is he having posters?
Oh, yes.
Asked all the neighbours. I never found his eyes.
Why isn't this stalker connected with the killers?
Happy here, so I
Well, it's fairly straightforward.
He was with me until
Communication from all
2006.
angles, and I do
Can I do one
And
thing
he's
first?
buried under the
Came
roof,
out live
pushing
because
back
of
up.
the stalker. We're trying to figure out how the professor
So,
disappeared.
when was this that George appeared?
Probably technically.
Thanks for
All the
asking
same,
how my interview
regarding
went, by
this
the way.
stalker.
Sorry.
I'm a firm believer in the fundamental instinct.
May I inquire as to the identity of the gentleman with the bouffant moustache?
Well, that's great.
That was my husband, Harry.
I take it he is sad.
I have no idea.
What are you
He
doing?
walked out on me soon after that photograph.
I'll just get my men with moustaches.
It's my horoscope. It says that a dark secret will be exposed. Now, I think that my wife knows.
On the day he came into the house.
Why are you here?
5th of December, 1992.
Why are you here?
I hired Mr. Gently. What?
Can I just say
Same
right
date.
here? We are treating these as two very
Gordon
distinct
splitter.
cases.
Really?
You actually
separate
came, the
files.
stalker actually came inside the house.
It's more than likely, yes.
No, it's not what you think. It's not me. It's my horoscope. It's Jupiter rising.
Going from the warehouse.
Is there anything missing from this room, actually, from this house?
Just a minute.
Emma, it's not me.
It's in a folder.
My horoscope predicted.
Life will deliver a slap in the face.
Well, now do you
Never
believe
seen
me?
it
Absolutely not. And in the morning, after a good night's sleep and a hearty
Who
breakfast,
said he knows
stupid not
Susan?
to
After I've evaded, Susan and Gordon Way were involved in each other at
I will prove
university.
beyond a shadow of a doubt.
It has something to do with
Events have
Henry
nothing to
going
do with Jupiter or any other planet rising.
Over something that deeply every other particle.
The real
May
killer
I-
is out there somewhere, possibly planning to kill Miss Fulton as we speak, and you're piddling around with this stalker nonsense.
It's not nonsense. The killer was in this very room.
No, he wasn't, because they are two different people. How
can you possibly
know that? Because
seen him
I
lately?
am the stalker!
Took 3 tubes and 4 different buses on the way here.
Now we've got
All the way.
that
Then go on
settled.
shower.
I hope we can put this stalker nonsense behind us.
How are we here?
Concentrate on catching the real killer. And I sincerely
Okay, some
hope
sugars, coffee, like milk and sugars, coffee.
Beauty of holistic detection.
Little amaretti biscuit.
Getting closer.
You didn't talk to Dirk.
You didn't talking to Dirk?
He's running cinema.
Are you sleeping with Gordon Way?
Is that what you think of me?
Just answer the bloody question.
I've tried to make you happy. I've tried. That's disturbing on so many levels. You know what you want from me? I need a reason for us to be together.
No, you don't get to blame me for this, okay? You don't end this. I do. You should know I sent you an email. Cold-hearted smug bitch.
I'm led to believe that you specialise in providing
Me.
personalised
We
emailed them to over 2 million
in the child's bed and a murder on the loose and accusing.
Has come to believe
Did you
that the
do the
predictions
stalking
made
together?
in his
Have you
horoscope
ever stalked anyone else? And then I found out that another client's been murdered. Yeah,
You sound surprised.
Mr. Forrester.
a scientific mind
Well,
such as mine
apparently,
can
a
never
policeman
accept
sleeping in a car outside
that the
isn't
movements
as
of
much deterrent
planets
as we'd hoped.
billions of light years away are in any way responsible for determining our behaviour.
Moved all the other clients to the
Detective Inspector Gilks.
So that's what?
What a pleasant and unexpected surprise.
You should know I told him about
in the
Robbie.
vicinity
This
of
is
one
true.
of the
Why did he
houses
hire us for bringing him in?
I'm not sure what it is you're telling me.
Very carefully.
I presume these horoscopes are generated by some kind of computer program stored on a server.
Interconnectedness.
You kept his name from the police?
I'll have you arrested under the anti-terrorism.
Here,
Hired you as a
actually, I'm looking for a cat.
consultant so that you get the blame when it would have missed.
You think our computer software is somehow victimizing your client?
It would appear so, yes. Believe there's your phone
Oh,
ringing.
you're free to go.
Hello.
a trick? I wish it was. No. Miss Fulton
Jesus, how bad is it?
has agreed to drop all charges.
No.
I don't know what your Mr. McDuff said to her, but he must be very
I've busted
persuasive.
my flat. The whole place is flooded. I'm sorry. really have to go.
Me and Susan.
I don't get a second chance.
Although that's surprised that your horoscope wasn't able to predict
Sorry to hear that. You'll find ice in the freezer compartment.
mess it up.
Has anyone ever told you you're an annoying prick?
There's nothing at all happened between her and Gordon Way.
Sorry. Have to go.
Hotel manager.
No problem, a burst pipe waits for no man. We'll show ourselves.
She met Gordon Way in the restaurant. He had a
Hello,
she known as Harmson a latte. They had a brief conversation.
Can I help you?
In a separate ways.
Oh,
But
yes, please. I'm starving.
I accused her.
What would you recommend?
He's telling her about the name of that man's computer
I'm led to believe Miss Harmson was done rejected Gordon Way's advances.
You've simply got
a sledgehammer down your pants.
Unlike our good friend the astrologer, I was able to predict that his flat was to be the subject of a most unfortunate act of God.
Talking to me.
I found the water company.
What did you tell her?
Curry sauce.
The truth?
Let's have a look.
Oh, come on, McDuff. Things can't be that bad. I'm single. I'm homeless.
Holistic.
I'm unemployed. You're unemployed, really? I assumed you were a veterinarian.
That should do it.
It's a holistic.
Exactly. Dirk, you're going to get us arrested. We're conducting a scientific experiment. It's categorically proved
That's a perfect
that
example
our
of
client's
interconnected
horoscope
society.
clinically in fact predicting the events in the future.
Ripples across the ocean. You were cast onto the slack heap of the long-term unemployed.
Is that all that meant to make me feel better?
I think
You go
Pastor
here. He's very generous.
Was it?
Yes, it's
must be the family annoying.
I'm sure you can offer a good way.
I think we're being followed.
Holistic detective.
Right, are we really being followed? Or is it just someone going to the same place at the same time? I think we're really being followed. How can you tell? Because they're flashing their lights at us. I have no intention of stopping to find out. Come on, you beautiful bitch!
They're coming for us. Put it back up to the bus.
Come on!
It's disappeared. It's disappeared. Where is it now? No, Sydney, do it. No, find it. I'm tired.
What I'm saying is...
Oh, Detective Inspector Dilks. What a pleasant and unexpected surprise.
Station.
It has come to my attention that you may be withholding a key piece of evidence.
Not withholding it. There's not been any withholding. There's nothing
In
withheld.
relation to the murder of a one Mr. Exton.
May I ask what has led you to draw such an obvious conclusion?
Well, it appears that Mr. Exton wrote it to do me shortly before he died.
hypnotise you.
You think I'm going to let you hypnotise me?
Receipt for a storage unit that you read.
Send software prototype to Dirk. Don't you know how he's that?
Prototype, I can only assume it's languishing with a black hole fastest.
Well, maybe I've grown up a little
No, you
bit.
weren't before, gently.
I'm not at liberty to divulge my
Maybe I
information.
see
There
through
is
you.
no greater bond
You
of
can let
trust
me do
than we
anything.
will take covering for you.
Arrest him.
Getting away with Mrs. Edwards.
Really?
Trouble was, the exam papers
That's
are
the
ridiculous.
wife.
It's very same.
That really is remarkable.
Are you not at all curious?
Considering that Mrs. Edwards was killed in a car accident in September of last year.
Tricks for you.
Mrs. Edwards
Just
is the
wheel
wife
them out
of Mr.
whenever you need
Edwards.
to, but you don't really
Very
need
same.
them.
Well, that is remarkable.
Not really. It's just grease.
I put my hands up and call me out on an outrageous lie. There is no client. I'm merely interested in collecting the reward offered for the apprehension of Mr. Edwards'
Someone is
killer.
killing our clients, Dirk. People are dying.
But I've no intention of arresting you.
Very wise.
Your incompetent meddling is more than likely to get you killed. And then I shall undoubtedly have some new leads to pursue. You are my tethered goat. Gently.
I'm not going to...
Presumptuous, wasn't it? Get out.
It's the 5th of December, 1990. I'm surprised a woman with a kiss.
Why did we assume she was Mrs. Edwards? When I startle a woman tidying her kitchen cupboards by throwing a large concrete flower pot through her back door, I feel it's safe to assume she's the lady of the house.
She wasn't tidying the cupboard. You did.
That's why she didn't know when the
told me you were clairvoyant.
It's probably safe to assume she in fact works
Did
for
you
the Pentagon.
predict
I'm
all the
looking into the
questions in the
software
exam?
prototype. There is only
Do
one
what
way
was wrong.
to be sure. Mrs. Edwards,
I want my money back, Dirk.
Dirk gently. Significant breakthrough in the investigation.
There was Gordon Way. You reversed into him. We were probably going to end up being waterboarded. Did I? They do torture us. I'm going to talk, and I'm going to tell him this is all down to you.
Perhaps you'd like to cower in the princess like a startled sparrow.
But Duff, Susan, I trust you slept well. Help yourself to pastries.
This is I say you look remarkably well. For a dead woman. When you come round. Disregard your doubts. Seeing into the sense and loose business opportunity.
It was good way.
She must have thought I was being incredibly sarcastic. Leading to his identity.
Where's the front door?
What?
The front door!
Oh, we're looking for the killer.
No, we're running away from the killer.
Are we chasing the killer or is the killer chasing us?
Why would we chase the killer?
1994. The case through the prism of
We have to go to the police and we have to tell them that the woman pretending to be Mrs. Edwards is being murdered.
You think the police will protect us? You had jokes, I'm his tethered goat.
I don't want to be a tethered
You know
goat,
where he
Dirk.
is?
Tethered goats die horribly.
Well, we only appeared to be tethered when in fact a noose has slipped from our necks.
Is it?
We're about to spring into action.
No, we go to the police. We go to the police and we come clean. We tell them everything. We don't tell them about you robbing Mr. Edwards after we've been murdered. That bit they don't need to know.
So you accept he was trying to sell the robot.
We're not going to the police, are we?
No, we're following that white
like
car.
a single amorphous organism with two brains.
Of course we're following that white car. We're an emergency, follow a white car. Why are we following a white car?
Because it looks like it knows where it's going. Zen navigation. The goats are untethered and travelling in such style.
So this Zen navigation of yours is led to the pub.
I believe it will transpire that this is exactly where we need it to be.
I think the guy we followed knows we're following him.
And I imagine he's rather paranoid.
You use it to feed cancer patients.
Who are you calling? Our astrology experiment should have worked by now. Ah, Mr. Reynolds, Dirk Gently. I was wondering if you'd care to join myself and my assistant for a drink.
If Mr. Reynolds walks through that door, as I expect him to do at any moment, wearing some extravagant headgear and talking of an encounter with a rhinoceros, then I will have proven that the connections between events are inevitable, and more often than not accidental, and are in no way predetermined by the movements of the planets in the light age.
Look, I'm on my way round to see her. I'll get us calmed down.
going back to jail. Mr. Reynolds, how good of you to join us. I see you brought a friend.
Horoscope. Said it would have an encounter with rhinoceros walking around the streets and towards back of the audience.
I assure you that your horoscope is no such thing.
Read it.
Doubt what it says, but that is not your horoscope.
She doesn't know anything.
Computer server that sends out horoscopes having met with a with accident. What you have in your hand is merely an email that I sent to you purporting to be your horoscope. I'd suggest you frame the counter with Susan may be in an indeterminate amount of danger. You'd now be carrying that around
There
indeterminate.
was a cast iron bath in the skip.
You started to believe it was.
You've stopped on numerous occasions. Seems like you're in apology, Mr. Ransom. Well, you're not a very likable person.
Come on, you beautiful bitch!
Do you remember when I started to believe that my horoscope was coming true?
When he came alive, what did you and Max talk about?
Emma, my marriage is over.
Artificial intelligence, where life is being restored, it's so skilled.
Avoiding you because of a few pesky murders.
Or another.
You seem a bit short-handed today. Where is Mr.
The more pressing question is how this development relates to Mr. Maggie's murder.
You'll be glad to hear that Robert Turner has been officially charged with murders.
Despite everything he does and
syringes,
difficult as it is to believe.
There's been an interesting development with Duff. Someone sent me another Valentine's Day card.
Don't ever let him know I said that. It was this important. I'd have got him a lot sooner.
Valentine's Day card was delivered by hand. We will soon discover who has been sending them. This time, I've made certain that your chair will not sabotage.
Please don't make me choose.
Cannot deny that I didn't have it coming.
Mr. Gently tells me you were
Why are you obsessing over Valentine's Day cards and stuffed fluffy pigs, Dirk? Our lives are in danger.
I've already told you, Macduff. Since we are not in fact in possession of the computer software that the murderer is seeking, we are perfectly safe.
Is everything
If I
all
told
right,
you
Ruth?
about Robbie earlier, would it have helped?
Do you mean would more people have lived? Probably, yes.
I'll go.
Bye, gently.
Bye, Jilts.
Hello, Max. Macduff,
What?
What's the matter?
there's a memory still
okay?
left. Parallel processing.
Why shouldn't I be?
Complex tunes it's comparable to a human brain.
No,
I believe it's safe to assume it contains the prototype of the
I believe I've
software.
established the whereabouts of Henry the cat.
It says so on the label.
So if we are in possession of what the murderer wants, our lives really are in danger.
Absolutely.
Right, then we take this to the police right now, and we find ourselves a nice little old lady who's lost her cat, or her dog, or her husband.
Nonsense, Macduff. Things are becoming nicely out of control.
I have to see Mr. Gently.
Thank you.
It's Roger.
That crazy horoscope guy is here to see you.
Federico.
Then show him in.
You show him in.
I believe we have already discussed my inability to show someone in when I am already in myself.
Elected president of South Africa.
Please just pay her wages.
If we pay her wages, Macduff, then she will no longer turn up to work in the futile hope that one
He's
day we'll pay her
17.
wages.
We're
to
writing
her.
Did you hear what I said about the
A series of events not the handwriting used on your current dramatically alter the lives of every single person in this room. Part of my stalking.
Dr. Ransom gave me life.
You are nearing the end of an era.
A
black day. You should realise that life is precious.
Where he is, unfortunately,
Time for me.
from reaching
Goodbye
his
to the
destination.
past.
Because Dirk
Can't you see they're all the same? They're all predicting that I'm gonna die.
Mr. Reynolds, I believe I've already proven your small doubt. The horoscope is not in fact coming true. You still have the rhinoceros. So, about what time machine. You're saying you have no memory of the rhinoceros?
Brain in need of a body, and there
Or
was
of our meeting in the
a
pub yesterday? Tell me, your cleaner, does she have a trusting nature? Myself and Macduff started the closet and the time machine was no more.
These small fish. Is this supposed to make any sense?
Order! There is too much order!
Please don't tell me you
We must embrace the chaos! Open your mind! Embrace the chaos! Embrace it!
Don't want to die.
One chance. You were actually insane, weren't you?
Am I? On the 29th of October of this year, Gordon Way prepared to travel back in time.
Sequence initiated.
You see this? Duff, what are you doing here? But Gordon wasn't alone in the warehouse. Unexpectedly, very rarely. Predictable if well, we will live a lot longer. Quite possibly, yes.
You said you were going on a dream quest and you'd overdosed on LSD. So who was the woman pretending to be his wife? About the bug in my chair?
Well, I've no doubt the Pentagon wished to acquire the software prototype and spread tyranny across the free world, but what if Mr. Edwards
cleaner's working out.
wasn't account for the software? Working away through the flat.
Really soon.
I believe time travel must be
No, I'm saying I don't want to have those cases closed.
particularly
I want both of you.
Yes, when Henry reappeared on the timeline in 1990.
The counts are a mess.
It's only natural that there was some way we can't say. Check out Mr. Redwood's my subconscious.
But he was rich.
Someone was stealing from him.
What about me?
I would have thought that all this makes it perfectly clear that yours and Mr. Redwood's cases are inextricably connected by mistaken assumptions about who or what is going to be.
So who or what is going to kill me?
I believe the answer is to be found by investigating the causes of Mr. Redwood's precarious financial situation.
Mannerisms in every way.
That is to say, this is what the grid rubbish is.
Piano or something isn't going to fall on me.
There's no sign of falling pianos, tubas, or any other musical instruments, at least not today. You will be perfectly safe, cocooned within the princess's magnificent bosom. It makes a handy portable snack. I find brie to be among the least controversial of cheeses.
Happy years in between.
You could smell my brie.
Isn't that the guy we followed to the pub?
Okay.
You declare someone brain dead when all they need is
Coincidence?
No such thing as coincidences.
Just so we can hear him.
You should be 8
About to
years
find
old.
out. We must provoke a reaction.
His favour. One-time deal.
Thank you, Mr. J.
What the hell are you doing? You have your answer, Macduff? He's come to kill us.
I can't escape it! Chaos and randomness have brought us to this place. We're on the verge of a breakthrough. Heavy moves come for me. He's come for us.
Disparate threads.
So, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Isn't the killer because we
Who are
easily
you?
found
Mr. Edwards' accountant.
suggest he is the killer.
Are you?
Exactly.
How did you...
Mr. Edwards didn't know he was being stolen from. Only his accountant could keep that from him.
What do you mean he didn't know? I'm curious about one thing.
Mr. Edwards hired you to find out who stealing from him.
You're leaving. You're deranged.
You killed him. Mr. Edwards hired myself and my partner because he believed the Pentagon had him under surveillance.
Oh, I see. Now we've got a gun pointed at us like a partner all of a sudden.
Oh, there's no pleasing you, is there, Macduff?
Well, I think it's a bit rich.
Shut up! You investigated. You followed.
Just give him up.
This was me after I killed that woman who was snooping around.
We believe she was working for the Pentagon.
We only followed you because you looked like you knew where you were going.
Yes, I hope you'll no longer doubt the value of Zen navigation. Helen and I, we ended up exactly where we had to be.
Oh no, I think it's worked out brilliantly.
Shut up!
Gordon was hurrying to Susan's house.
You're lying.
Perhaps it would help if you were to tell us exactly what it is you wish us to hand over.
The evidence that I killed Mr.
There were
Edwards.
also traces of Professor
I know you've got it.
Oh, don't be. Turns out the handwriting I thought
He's not interested in you.
I'll kill all of you!
If you are to die, it's only as an innocent bystander.
No, not at all. Her traits did
Been
match
eating
her
cinnamon.
handwriting. Nothing's obviously bugged.
This cinnamon work
Indicated
coffee shop.
Cambridge.
You were following me.
How long have you had this acute sense of smell?
I didn't mean to kill.
We've caught
you
you
here.
here. Gordon, I couldn't believe my eyes.
Two.
All right, you're absolutely right. It's all on here.
So, it appears
Every
we've established the
incriminating
final resting
detail.
place of Gordon Way. For which no doubt
Mr. Reynolds!
I don't believe it. You can't prove any of this. And besides,
Don't do it, Oliver!
all of you will soon be
Listen.
dead.
I was informed the police received an
Your
anonymous
tea
tip.
is laced with a cocktail.
Okay.
Has small sleeping pills and
Give me a
drugs.
You love it.
Extremely lethal, I would imagine.
my terms.
I have no intention of seeing out my days in prison.
We need to get you
Memory loss or a sense of smell. These are all common symptoms of someone with a brain tumour.
Everything. You nearly have a massive brain tumour.
My horoscope is wrong.
Go.
I am going to die.
Probably. But not because of your horoscope.
Azerbaijan, I don't know.
Tumorous growth present in the frontal cortex.
Somewhere with great chips.
I'm sorry, I know you won't say to the Gordon Way. I should have trusted you. It's not you, it's me. I'm confident. I couldn't imagine why someone like you would want to be with me, and you're everything. And if we get through this, I will fix it. I will. I'll get a job. I'll stop being so bloody miserable, and I'll take a shower every day, twice a day, and I won't leave my pants anywhere.
Never learn essentially those times.
Jill, it's done deadly. I want to report a most heinous crime. I have been
Your
poisoned.
husband is fine, Mr. Reynolds.
It's no
When I
longer
say
matter,
fine, he
Jill.
has a multitude of broken bones,
A
fractured skull, and a
devious,
brain.
evil bitch. That's who did it.
I believe the tumour is responsible for his recent behaviour. The change in his mental state caused him to believe that his horoscope was coming true. The extramarital affair with the attractive woman of Mediterranean origin is just a symptom of his condition.
Is he going to be all right?
After some rather complicated brain surgery and a good deal of time in traction, the doctor has assured me that just
completed a full range of clock screens. Just we couldn't find any trace of any drugs of any kind.
There's no imagination.
Does this invoice cover charging myself and my husband for investigating the same case?
To the untrained eye, my methods may sometimes appear somewhat tangential. Seems we're going to have to console ourselves with collecting the reward for apprehending Mr. Edwards' killer.
You okay?
Sorry, there's fair.
Give us the reward when they realise the only reason Mr. Edwards' accountant murdered him was because he hired you.
But if Mr. Edwards hadn't hired me, Mr. Reynolds' brain tumour may never have been diagnosed, resulting in his untimely demise. I'm merely part of the web to blow my mind.
It's clearly an open.
You're not getting paid by anyone.
We are still in possession of an extremely valuable software project.
We're going to be rich, Macduff.
I never resigned.
You told
Diverted
him
all the
he
office
wasn't
partners.
coming back. He was all
I
believe I told her Henry was already searching
my
for
pocket.
Many of the tools mistakenly ended up in other people's inboxes. Okay, two taxi first. One down at the restaurant and are very exclusive. A number is only supposed to be known by mob bosses who bring up the name of target.
Number 4, the stable.
I just wanted to say, what you did.
I believe we were having the sort of day that would make even Mother
realising
Teresa
that they were
kick
signing their own death
babies.
warrants.
I know this sounds a little bit left field, but I'm excited.
It was unexpected.
I've got a good feeling. Sorry.
After all,
My redundancy right now.
at least Heavy's round to try and get the money.
I've negotiated a really good deal. Agency makes a healthy
When she knew the whole thing was a mistake,
30-year-old
she wouldn't stop the
Austin
killings.
Maynard
Her
Yeah,
guarantee
he
is that
showed
any
me
name
that.
left on that number
He showed
would
us
be
bits of
killed.
paper with numbers
So
written
she
on.
framed Robbie
Was that
By tipping
gave
us
him
off about his
20
storage
grand.
unit,
Are you out of your mind?
where she planted all the bogus evidence.
It's a good idea.
With Robbie behind bars, the police
Suggested it
withdrew
right after he
protection
hypnotised me.
for our remaining
I just wish she
clients.
could be like that a bit more often.
Dirk hypnotised you, and you suddenly think it's a great idea to go into
caused
business
by
with him.
your cheapness.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
the universe is trying to
I'm
tell
not
you
saying
something.
anymore.
You said about
Well, you could
Professor
argue
Jericho
that
Hart.
his
I'm
cheapness saved
going
us
next week to
this
sort out his thing.
If he paid his plumber, there would never have been a hole in the floor. We wouldn't
Will
be
you
alive.
answer the phone?
Sorry,
You two deserve each other.
You're completely unjustified.
Janice, hello, it's Richard McDuff. Is Dirk there?
Message for Dr. Gently. Thank you for the reference.
What do you mean he's out the country? You're welcome. He's an arse.
I forgot my bag.
I was just looking for a dress. I'm sorry things didn't work out with you and Melinda.
You.
Plenty more clients in the ceiling, though.
Little.
This morning, a series of bizarre frauds being committed by a man.
An interesting development.
I expect him to be using
People are dying. Maybe we should sort out that little problem first.
Wasting time. The real killer is out there somewhere. Possibly playing through Bisphilston as we speak. And you're piddling around with this soccer nonsense.
What are you missing?
Can we please, just for once, like regular detectives?
Someone is selling our work.
I will not fail you again.
It's a totally new approach to artificial intelligence modeled on the brain cell rapture pattern.
Everything's been stolen. The Jane not able, but she's gone.
I find you odd, but strangely alluring.
Love?
Do you know being incapacitated in some way?
Where were you?
Professor Jericho is depending on us.
Your beloved professor is not who you think he was. This whole place gives me the creeps.
What do you advocate in Cambridge? May I ask one last favour of you, Macduff?
Unless you want to be arrested as a suspect in a murder case, I suggest you follow me very quickly.
His name is Dirk Gently. He's a guest at the hotel.
Read Stephen Mangan's post on the creativity behind bringing Dirk gently to the small screen at bbc.co.uk/TV blog. Next tonight, though, we're amongst the travelling population of Northern Ireland for a vivid, violent and funny brand new film from
I've
Story.
changed my mind about investing in the agency. I want my money back.
I'm afraid that won't be possible on account that the money is no longer in my possession.
Well, none of it? What? Expenses? What expenses?
A most intriguing case, Macduff. I have plotted and triangulated the vectors of all the various events and occurrences and traced them to a 5-star hotel in Barbados.
Ancient Worlds is here on BBC HD tonight at 11, exploring the Roman Empire. And coming up next, it's Britain from above.